they truly, after every breakup, think they're never gonna find love again. Like,
yeah,
they really full-heartedly sit on that emotion of like, it's done. Honey, you've dated 20 other people. I think the odds are in your favor.
right. Oh, that part. Y'all, welcome to our channel. I'm Maya
And Sarah.
and we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
And we dangerous.
And we charming.
And we dangerous. And we dangerous.
Especially after a breakup.
Oh,
I feel like,
yes.
what else are you the most dangerous than after a breakup?
True.
You know, most people.
Yeah.
Most people.
Right. It's like one or the other. You're
Exactly.
dangerous or you're like super sad.
Exactly. I always want danger.
Yeah.
At some point. For
I prefer
everyone.
it.
For me, for sure, but I want it for people too.
No, you.
Because that's when you really be taking the risk and you letting yourself just act out of pocket.
Yeah. I'm all
Because you deserve
for,
to be.
Yes, I'm all for the tears and the sadness.
Yeah.
But you gotta act a little crazy after a breakup
There's
at some point too.
certain fucking times in your
Some
life.
rules.
It's a rare time where you can act crazy and no one can say anything about it. Death.
Yep.
When someone dies around you.
Correct.
When you lose your job.
Uh-huh.
And when you go through a breakup.
I would agree.
Like, oh, she's going through something. Let her be. She's
Right.
finding herself. Alright, let's get through how the signs act after a breakup. This is part 2 of the video. Last week we posted 6 signs, which are the earth and fire signs. And this week we will be covering the rest of the signs, which is air and water signs.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
First on the list, Gemini. How Gemini acts after a breakup is on to the next.
Yep. The roster is huge.
Oh yeah, they've been
The
waiting.
roster, guess what? No, he's just a friend. She's just a friend. No, damn well it wasn't just a friend.
Just your friend.
Come on. Gemini has a lot of friends and it's a little flirty with 95% of them.
Right, right. I'm glad you said 95% because that is the accurate
Come on.
percentage.
Come on
No,
now.
genuinely, I feel like Gemini is just such a curious individual. Like sadly, they kind of don't care because it's like there's somebody new and interesting and new toy
And that's
to play
life.
with. And that's life.
That's life.
And that's fun for them.
Yeah, no,
you know?
truly. Like, to them, they don't take shit too seriously. I would say Gemini after a breakup, of course they'll get sad. Anyone gets sad after a breakup, but their fucking meter of like turning on of like between being sad and being over it is the quickest in all of the 12 signs. Like,
Yeah, for
they're
sure.
like, oh, that was so okay, I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, they truly have someone that's been making them laugh, that they saw as potential.
Yes.
You know, they're not the type of person that focuses on one person or one interaction even. Like, they're such good multitaskers when it comes to everyday life. So in order to sustain different relationships while being in a relationship, like, it's really easy for them to do so.
Yeah.
So it's fair that right after a breakup, they're very close to someone else fairly quickly.
No, literally.
Because they've been essentially feeding and watering and nurturing that relationship because it's easy for them to nurture multiple relationships at once.
Yeah, totally. And I also think that they're very adaptable. Obviously, they're mutable air. Arguably maybe the most adaptable in the zodiac sign. So it's like after a breakup, it's like, okay, I'm fine with this change.
Yeah.
You know, like they're not tripping about like what that looks like.
Yeah.
They're genuinely like on to the next.
Agreed. Okay, next we have Cancer. This is how Cancer acts after a breakup. They get sad and upset.
Yes.
Yes, sad is like they're ugly crying.
Emos, sad
And
girl,
they
sad
have
boy.
the burn book out. This is the most disgusting fucking man on earth.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the father of my babies and I fucking hate him.
Yes, exactly. No, they are such sensitive, I feel like, beings, and they get very attached. You know, like when I think of codependent signs, I think of Cancer.
Yeah.
And yes, when you are codependent in a relationship, you're going to be very sad and upset when you break up.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's part of the reason why they're so sad and upset is because they've been living attached at the hip to their partner.
For real, like literally a part of their soul is missing.
Yes.
Truly, like this person became a part of their personality.
Yeah.
They can't use the word boyfriend in the middle of every fucking run-on sentence. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a part of them is dying.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like they truly feel like they have to move and find new friends and become a whole new person because they are nothing without this person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Totally.
Truly, like they enjoy partnership.
Yeah.
They thrive in a situation where they are one with their partner.
Yeah.
So when a part of that is taken, it's very emotionally damaging.
Yeah. I feel like water signs take it very personally when a breakup happens.
Yeah.
Even if you're the one who's breaking up with them, you know, it's like, oh, this is so hard for me.
It's so
but this is like, you know, like there's a reason, and it like breaks their heart equally to do it as
literally.
If, you know, even if they were being
like I'm sorry,
you know
I can
mean?
honestly say, like, as a Scorpio, you are taking a part of my heart.
Yeah.
And I have no say in it.
Right.
That is so heartbreaking for me. Like, you are literally taking a part of my, how could you give it back? They can't give it back because I love them. It's theirs now, and that's so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And for Cancer, they get really sad about it.
Yeah.
Every water sign shows it differently. For Cancer, it's pure sadness. And what I do enjoy about them is that during a breakup, they will feel all these feelings.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna, they're literally gonna go through it and they're gonna release.
Yes.
You know, and they're the types that's at home, like they got the ice cream, they're fine. You know what I mean? But then once they're over that phase, they're out. They're ready to find another partner.
Oh, for sure.
You know, because they're very social. They're cardinal water.
Yeah.
And they just need to. And I will say, I feel like when you cry a lot and you feel all your feelings, you get through it faster. You know what I mean? Because you're
100%.
processing your emotions in real time. And I feel like Cancer does that, so they're able to be up and at 'em very quickly after said breakup.
This is true. And sometimes also why they are known to be like relationship
hoppers. Absolutely, girl.
Next, we have Libra. And Libra, how Libra acts after a breakup is they hide and avoid their emotions.
Yeah.
Hides and avoids those emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is crazy because Libras are very social creatures.
Right.
But when they are going through a breakup, again, because they're one of the more codependent signs, they feel like they can't be their like social self because usually they're doing their thing with their partner, they're talking about their partner.
Yeah.
You know, this is a Venus ruled sign. Like they take their partnerships very seriously even though it's an air sign. Like they're gonna feel like, okay, I fucked up.
Right.
Again,
right.
I chose wrong. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, this was my forever. Like, Libra truly thinks every person they meet is the love of their life.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes after a breakup, they're really like sitting by themselves like, was that my person? Like, is this the end? Like, fuck, like this, you know what I mean? Like, they're super distressed about it and they don't necessarily want to show that to people because I feel like Libra likes to have a good front. Like, I'm in love, I'm happy, like things are easy, you know, and these are ugly emotions.
To them, if they're not in love or at least excited about a crush, what is the purpose of living? Like, to them, there's no purpose. Like, life is boring. Like, they truly have put all their cards into this person, and they truly, after every breakup, think they're never gonna find love again. Like, they really wholeheartedly sit on that emotion of like, it's done. Honey, you've dated 20 other people. I think the odds are in your favor.
Right! Oh, that part. But as a Libra moon, I have also felt that way.
Libra Mercury and whole ass Libra stellium and Sidereal, I get it.
Right.
Every person I thought, they're the love of my life. I can't believe I finally met the love of my life.
And also, like, sadly, they're probably thinking, like, maybe it's not going to get better than this, you know? Like, this, this was the love of my life. Like, it can't top this. Like, I'm upset.
I mean, they're literally holding on to the rose-colored glasses for life. Yes. The breakup is happening. The person's leaving, and they're like, "No, I still need to see the potential." No, literally, it's a mess. Until they get excited about someone. 23 hours later.
Yes.
Next, we have Scorpio, and this is how Scorpio acts after a breakup: angry and hurt. Yeah. When I tell you the anger that takes over is, as a Scorpio, like, it's actually, like, I'm usually always angry, Mars ruled. It is an emotion I'm constantly in battle with, my anger, controlling it, maintaining it, realizing that it's actually where my power comes from. Like, it's a lot of feelings towards anger. But when the anger comes out after a breakup, it's truly like, I hate you. I can't believe I've ever loved you because I just hate you so much, and it's not possible to have ever loved someone that I hate so deeply.
Right.
Like, I truly feel it that way.
The resentment.
Like, the resentment and anger. Like, it's just like, I can't believe I ever allowed you to be a part of me in my life. Like, Scorpios are such private, secretive people, and it takes us so long to open up and to trust people. When you go through a breakup, it's clearly a breakup with someone that you trusted and you let in. Someone that is that you felt comfortable enough to share the deepest parts of yourself with. So when a Scorpio goes through a breakup, afterwards it's truly a deep, dark place, because we're also thinking about this person that is going to become a stranger to me knows so much about me. Knows so much about me and my inner world. Pluto is going crazy thinking about the fact that some random person on Earth now, because after a breakup you are a random person to me, knows this much about me and has seen me at my most vulnerable. Something about that takes us to a very dark place, and we get angry with you. We get angry that you ever said you were going to be our person.
Right.
And I'm angry at myself for ever thinking that you are my person.
Right. And it's almost like a whole new passion within them is revived like hate.
Yeah.
Before it was love and like sweetness.
It literally gets
now,
transitioned to hate.
Yes.
I want people to know there is no in between for us.
No, there's not.
There's a fine line between love and hate.
Yes. And it's like, I am, like you said, I'm nervous that you know all this stuff about me, but low-key, depending on how it went, and usually if you're breaking up with a Scorpio, like it probably is going bad, you know? Like, for some reason, if you're breaking up, either you're absolutely in love and you stay together forever, or it's like some toxic crazy shit as to why you're breaking up.
There is no amicable breakup for a Scorpio person.
So it's just extra, like, I don't know, I feel like intense and messy, and Scorpio just doesn't have good intentions for you afterwards, you know?
We're a water sign, so we're feeling it. We're not distracting ourselves.
Right.
Like, I can honestly say when I've gone through a breakup, I'm not present in any other aspect of my life. Because also, I was young during my other breakups, so I wasn't really good at pouring all these ugly, angry emotions into like a creative project or something I'm passionate about. It would probably be different now, you know what I mean? Because I have the right tools to be able to pour those emotions into something that is productive. But when you're a Scorpio and you have no control over your emotions and you're feeling all these angry feelings, you're going to sit with those angry feelings. And you're not going to be present in any other aspect of your life, and all you have time for is for that anger and how much you want the person to feel what you're feeling. Like, I better fucking believe you're feeling as badly as I am right now, and if you're not, I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna become a menace. Because
it's the ultimate betrayal.
It is.
You know, like, I feel like,
you guys, this is so toxic, by the way.
No, it is.
All of this is most of it is toxic.
But like, Scorpio, like, they're actually such lovers, you know what I mean? So it is like the worst betrayal to them, I feel like, besides like cheating. But again, it has to do with love, so it's like same.
I almost assume it's crazy for the other person experiencing it, because for Scorpio, I loved you yesterday when we were together, but now that we've broken up, you're getting a complete different version of me.
Right.
I'm not going to be all soft and sweet and tender and understanding and so available for you, even though you're going through your negative feelings.
You're scared.
You're going to see the other side of me. You know what I mean? The side that you first met and you thought I was a bitch before you really got to know me. She's back.
Yeah. They're going to be walking on eggshells. You're going to be scared.
The energy is different.
It's
so different.
Woo! It's
going from sweet, soft baby to fucking the devil.
Yes. Asshole clenched all the time.
Don't ever feel comfortable around me.
You should never. Oh, God.
Or do.
If you did. Next, we have Aquarius, and how they act after a breakup is they find a rebound.
It kind of reminds me of Gemini in that sense. We call Aquarius the friend fuckers because they're always willing to fuck a friend. Aquarius generally has a lot of friends and a lot of friends that they have caught a vibe with. So again, just like Gemini, it's not hard for them to find someone else that gives them those same types of feelings and emotions.
Yeah.
And I also feel like Aquarius has probably kept one of these friends in the loop during their relationship about everything that was going wrong. And that person kind of becomes the ultimate and best suspect for their next relationship.
Oh my god. Yes. Like, oh my gosh, because I can think of many Aquariuses who have done exactly that. It's not good. Don't be doing that, you guys. Because, whatever. Anyways, I agree that they be finding rebounds. And I think it's partially because, okay, let me actually say this. I agree that they be finding rebounds. And it reminds me of something that you said about Leo in the sense that Aquarius is very similar, that they're like, I need to get under someone to get on, you know, to get over someone else. You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's funny because they're sister signs, that they have that kind of similar like energy in that way.
They need that ego boost.
They do. And I feel that it makes sense for Aquarius because of that. You know, like they're very independent. They think they're, honestly, they kind of think that they're hot shit.
Yeah.
They sometimes don't think that they can say or do any wrong.
Right.
And so, yeah, they need someone to help bolster their ego afterwards. And it's easy for them. They're very friendly. It's not, maybe they weren't even too emotionally attached in the relationship to begin with. You know, I feel like sometimes Aquariuses in relationships, they can have kind of like a wall up at times for certain things. And maybe, again, that's why the person broke up with you in the first place. But it can be easy for them for sure to bounce back in a relationship. Yeah. Like my favorite joke is like, I just always think that Aquarius is always kind of open and available. Yeah, like they give me like, hey love, like energy all the time, you know?
They should be in open relationships, most of them, truly, because the limit does not exist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or you have lots of friends in your relationship.
It's Uranus, you know what I mean? They like surprises. They like when shit isn't ordinary.
Right.
You know, and relationships are ordinary. You know, monogamous relationships are. So they need something a little different. They almost feel like they're in an open relationship every time they break up and get with someone else. Like, you know, it was all together at the same time.
Oh my gosh, yes. Also, I feel
their boundaries are very blurred.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
You know?
Yes.
You know?
What
were you gonna say? Say it, honey.
I was gonna say, I feel like sometimes Aquarius too, like kind of what you were saying earlier of like they always have that friend kind of in the back pocket who they're talking to. Yeah. It's like, yeah, there is always that someone for Aquarius, and it could be changing. Yeah. But there is someone always kind of in their back pocket, and that doesn't make you feel good.
No, as their partner.
As their partner.
No, it doesn't. It's because, again, Aquarius is so comfortable with their friends, but not as comfortable with the person they're in a relationship with. That's why it's best for them to become boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, with someone that was a friend first. Yeah. Because they open up to friends much easier than someone that is a romantic partner. But if they just get with someone that they're attracted to and this becomes their boyfriend or girlfriend, it's almost unfair because they're opening up to the friend more than they are with the person that they're romantically involved with. Yes. So again, it becomes very easy to have a rebound be that friend because they were opening up to them more than you anyway. Exactly. Okay, finally we have Pisces, and this is how Pisces acts after a breakup. Takes a long time to get over. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, truly. Like Pisces, again, this is a soul tie.
Oh yeah.
This was a soul tie thing. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean we're done? Like, I went through different phases of life with you. You were together for a year. But to them, it felt like years. Yeah. Because Pisces probably chose you to be a part of their subconscious with them. Right. Like, it's a deep type of love. It's that 12th house shit. You know what I mean? Like, we understood each other's subconscious. Like, I get you. I feel you. Right. They're like, feel when you're not around. You know what I mean?
Yes, like, I'm moved with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like very jarring for them to think like, oh, we're not moving as like one together anymore. You know? Because I feel like Pisces does such a good job of matching your energy. and like going with the flow and like mixing in really beautifully. And then it's like when that energy is no longer there,
yeah,
it's like it's lost.
I feel like when I think of Pisces, like mutable water, like I feel like they almost fill up every hole that you have in your heart. They match exactly what it is that you need for you guys to become one. So when you guys break up, they feel so saddened and just traumatized by the fact that they became everything you needed them to be.
Yeah. And
it still wasn't enough. Which we really think about it, it's so heartbreaking and sad. But also, Pisces, don't lose your sense of self in relationships.
Right. Trying to become whatever whatever your partner needs.
Because they are the type to sometimes lose themselves in a relationship.
No, 100%.
Aquarius sometimes doesn't get enough. Pisces sometimes gives too much. You know what I mean? So you need to have that boundary. But again, I'm not saying limit how much you feel, because I actually am dumbfounded and amazed by how much you guys give. Like I love it, and I think it's something that is so beautiful. But this is probably why they go through some of the hardest post-breakup seasons, is because Pisces truly just became a part of them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they became everything they needed that person for them to be.
It's like I want Pisces to almost be like very picky, or like very mindful of who they're picking to be their partners, because you are more likely to morph into them and like do what you want, do what they need and stuff. You need to make sure that you're picking the right partner.
People need to be givers to be with you.
Yes.
I'm sorry, they do. They do. You're such a giver.
Taker. Because you'll just give and be really depleted.
It's not fair.
Agreed.
Alright, you guys, thank you for kicking it with your girls. Don't forget, if you're wondering why we didn't talk about your sign, we had a first part to this video, so go check out that video. Thank you for kicking it with us. We hope you're having a very jolly, merry holiday season. We love you so much.
So much.
And see you later.
Bye.